all right. Welcome to GUFON tonight. Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is Friday, the 14th, March 25. The year is 2025. We're going to give it a go tonight, see how we can do. Welcome. I'm appreciative of everybody's presence. Grazie. Grazie. If I'm a little slow, I'm a little sluggish, don't worry about me. Just grab the luggage and get out. It's hard for me to talk. My throat is sore. Yeah, not sore like a cold. Like I don't know. Like it was stretched, like I was screaming or something. Yeah, it's weird because I wasn't. I don't talk all day on purpose. So right here, it's swollen. I could feel. Yeah. Anyway, it's always something, right? So anyway, but we're here tonight, gonna try to talk to you about. I think we talked about it last night for a minute. That smoking gun evidence, didn't we? Yeah, I thought we did brush over it. And then I see everybody's talking about it like, oh, smoking gun this, smoking gun that. And I'm like, what did I miss? So we're going to take a look into it a little deeper, I think. I don't know. I don't know. There's just, you try to make the community happy, thinking you found something that, oh, look at the evidence. There is UFOs. You know what happens after that. The Corbell effect. Nothing happens. It's bullshit. Hold on. My eyes don't want to open up. Hold on. I think, yep, I'm asleep. No, no. Shh. Okay. I was told it's okay to continue. I will get better as the show goes on. I've got my fuel right there. I know, I look great. I don't look sick. That's the sad thing. All right, let's get going. Who's here? David Wilcox is here. Welcome to the show. David Wilcox, not Wilcox. Welcome to the show. Hey, Leadfoot, Rich. Hey, good to see you. What's up, Jammer Travels? You want to know where I get all my clothes now? Well, I have been for a while. Amazon. These are not the clothes you are looking for. You know I'm getting his voice down. Is his name Alexander Hale? Who played the original Obi-Wan? That guy. You don't go near those droids. Those droids are my droids. I'm getting it down, right? These are not the droids you're looking for. These aren't the droids we're looking for. Let them through. Let them through. Hey, that was the old Jedi mind trick. There are many things about the Force that you will soon learn. People think it's wizardry and magic. Welcome to the show, Tacey Hale. Welcome to the show, Metalhead. The show welcomes you, Crypto Alchemist. Good to see thee. And Kelly Lewis with the hearts. Tony, what do you say there, Rubbernecks? All right. Samo, what do you do? How do you be? Sky Allen, how do you be? How do you do? Oh, Tacy, yeah. Yes, Tacy Hale. Hey, Rich, sorry you're not feeling well. You know, it's not the flu I've got. It's just it just drains the energy. That's all. I hope you get better. We're having 70 miles. I know, I heard about that on the News. I have fence damage from the roof blowing off from the building next door. Yeah. I know. It's going. That storm's ripping. We're going to talk about it. Come on with this cough. Yeah, I smoked a little Happy Shappy before the show, of course, and it's still, in my gizzard. Hey, Ben, how you doing, man? Good to see you. You look good. You don't look any older. What's up, UFO 91? How you doing? All right. If I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It means we've got a show to do. Not as much as last night, but let's talk about the weather. Shall we? Into Thin Air's been keeping us up to speed on the weather. And I think we should look at this. Here it says RFK Jr. planned to obliterate the shadowy crime of geoengineering chemtrails. We are going to stop this crime. Actually, if RFK said it, it would be, we are going to stop this crime. I can do his voice pretty well. Why does he have that voice? I feel like I have to take a deep breath when he speaks. Don't you? I feel like I'm drowning when he speaks. Sorry. Those mysterious streaks in the sky that have conspiracy theorists buzzing are over. We are going to stop this crime. Promising a reckoning that's sure to send shockwaves through the corridors of power. Buckle up and bounce. This could get wild. Yeah. Look at this. Benny Hill song. Anytime you see the government, you speed it up twice as fast so they walk really funny and you play that song or something silly. All right. I want to play this clip. And I'm going to talk, and I don't want to talk a lot, but I have no choice. I want to play this and then talk. Mars is being brought up a lot. Mars. We need to get to Mars. We not only need to get there once, we need to stay, like the rovers, they had them both there at the same time. We need to do that again. But they got a deal on rovers back then. It was a 2-for-1. And there were only 140 million. Now it's a $500 billion. And you don't get the other one for free. They may throw in some tread for the new tires, but that's about it. I think I'm joking.
And he said, yes, he said, and that's all I can tell you. The rest you can figure out for yourself. Mars was covered with liquid water. I was the one to find the Martian ocean. We were looking at Cydonia Mensa, which is a site where there's the face and then there's a 5-sided pyramid. NASA never shows that picture of the face beside the pyramid together in any of their public photos because it becomes obvious.
Really?
We're looking
so
at
close.
Archaeology. They
That's
kind of made
right.
fun of me as the Mars guy, and then suddenly Carl Sagan is trying to get a hold of me, and I said, well, Carl, what'd you think of the pictures? Brandenburg, why are you causing this trouble?
No way.
Yes. I'd found and digested the isotopic evidence, and when it all hit me, I wept like a child. It looked like a thermonuclear holocaust. We were so afraid it would happen on Earth.
I'm sorry. And it's good stuff. And it was only $12 an eighth. I need it for my skedaddles. All right. All right. There was a video that was going on the internet the other day. And I thought I had this video to show you for real. And it was the moon. I have something in my mouth. Shooting off, it looked like a lightning bolt or something. Like something happened and people allegedly caught it on camera. Look, I'm telling you, I had that video ready to show you. And I forgot about it yesterday because it's not in my email anymore. I send everything to myself, so I have everything lined up to talk about. It's a real easy way to do the show for me. And I'm looking and I don't see it. That was around the same day I talked about Woody Harrelson. Let me see if I have it here. Oh, so weird. Yeah. So I had a UFO sighting. I forgot to talk about it yesterday. Did I? I don't think I did. Well, no, it was 2 days ago. Yeah, yesterday was no good. It was 2 days ago. And I'm coming out of the gym and I look east because that's where the car is. And I see the moon. Now, on the news, they were talking about, maybe I did talk about this, it sounds familiar. They were talking about how there was the lunar eclipse last night. They were talking about it the day before. And I thought, oh, well, maybe it's the lunar eclipse, not at 10, but that's what I was thinking. And then I look up and I see, it looks like a slither. The slither turned into a red line with a white object, like this white laser like line was shooting out the back, and the line kept getting smaller and smaller, and then it looked like, it went into the little white dot. The white dot turned off, blinked once, and it was gone. It was similar to something I saw in 2007, where I saw an object that looked like a round red ball and a jet, right? And this is what the red ball did. The red ball shot a laser at the jet, and it did this. It went to the jet, and they're flying across the sky, and I'm trying to get my camera up, and all of a sudden, the red dot, there, and then it goes, and the jet was sitting right there. So I see this red line going from the red dot to the jet, and then it like backed up to the jet, maybe, I don't know, 50, 100 feet, and then went poof. I only talked about that once because I don't have the evidence to back it up. And that was like an F-18, F-16 type of craft. And why I was out there, I heard a jet fly over. So I ran outside and was, looking all around. When a jet flies over and you don't know where it came from, it's hard to find. The sound, it's all over, it seems. And then, I don't know if it was the same jet, but moments later I saw that and didn't record it. It happened so fast. But what are these red streaking dots that I've seen? It's very strange. I'm not the only one. Uh, God, a couple of years ago there was a video that was very similar. And Third Phase of Moon captured a spy craft, and it was I think it made it to the news because of their video of capturing it. They didn't capture it. Somebody caught it, and it was a top secret craft with something off the back of it, and it wasn't a chemtrail. It was so rigid, and it was part of the craft. It was strange, but it made it to the news. Did an astronomer capture something otherworldly or top secret? It was kind of weird. Well, I can't find that video. All right, I know I'm starting to feel a little mushy, so let's move along. I heard some bells go off. Did I miss something? Hold on, let me see. Oh, David Wilcox. Oh yeah, I didn't look at all the emails today. Hey, thank you, David, for the $10 super. Where is it? Can I ask you guys something? Do you care if I have a platform like this that it's important we have things posted here? Like there's an announcement if somebody has something they want to talk about, or what if I'm trying to just cut savings here and I didn't have this platform and just went back to OBS, but I would have the chat room up and you guys can see the chat room in the corner and anything. I mean, would that be all right if I did that for a little bit? I don't know. I guess it's my decision, but the only reason I used this platform because it's, $28 cheaper than StreamYard and it does the same exact thing. But I do it to have this stuff on the screen. Does it matter? I don't know. But thanks, David. I appreciate that, man. Hey, Don Mofo, how you doing? Where is it? Yeah, here it is. All right, let's take a look. David Wilcox, not Wilcock, a continuing supporter of GUFON. Here it is. Oh, hey, Rich, saw this light. Well, walk. If you think it's two satellites. All right, let's take a look. I won't put your face up on the screen. All right, here we go. We're all going to take a look. This is from David Wilcox. Not Wilcock. He's not claiming UFO. He's just saying it's a strange white light. Don't know if it's satellite or what. And thank you, man. Appreciate that. I wish you didn't have to do it that way. Tell me this way, but all right, here we go. Thanks again. Appreciate the support. Oh, by the way, for those of you who think you see value in what we do here at GUFON, please consider a donation, like a super chat, super sticker, PayPal, Cash App. All the links are in the show description. Thank you for your time. Go. Here we go. David Wilcox, not Wilcock. Strange light, too low for a satellite. Now, I gotta say this. That's the thing about iridium flare satellites, not regular satellites. The regular satellites are always high, they're sort of dim. They rarely, if ever, get brighter or dimmer. They have a consistent low light effect, but an iridium flare satellite that uses solar panels and those reflect the sunlight between the hours, well, anywhere from sunset to 2.5 hours, 3 hours later, depending on the altitude and the curvature of the earth where it's placed, you can see these things. And in the morning, you'll see it 2.5 hours before sunrise. You'll see the sky starting to change color. Oh, sun's coming up. But next thing you know, oh shit, oh man, that's the best time to look for these. Well, I don't know if this is a satellite, but that's the best time. Dusk, dawn, when the sky is not black, still got the blue in it. Go. Whoa, sorry.
Wow, I have no idea what that is.
Wow, that is bright, isn't it? Damn.
Oh, hey, stop! Oh.
I wish
No
there was
idea what
another
that is.
star in the scene so we can judge movement. But, you know, this just
Stop.
happened upon you, so it's not like you're ready for it. So, what kind of camera is this? Is it your cell phone? Was that a cell phone? It had to be, right? There was a lot of shake for a cell phone. Especially today's. Wow. I have that. I have the one with all the cameras. What is it? The S? It's the, at the time, you know, it was the best. Yeah, the dog was tugging. I hear you. That's why I love doing my videos. Oh wait, do you have the S? If you don't have the S, you may not have super. It doesn't matter. I know people who have that phone. It's good. It's good video. I just never seen that much shake from that type of cell phone. Good video. Now, let's pull it back up. I want to look at it real quick one more time. I don't know why I took it down. Just have it. Just have it. Oh, okay. That's what I wanted to see. In the beginning, we see stars. So this is it. What time was it? See, I gave my tell away. Now you can tell me it was 8 o'clock. You can say anything. Damn it. Well, you said it was after the show. So, could have been an iridium flare satellite. But I don't know. There it is, though. And then the other stars go away. That's the problem we all have with. See, now, my phone, the stars show up. It might be the setting you have it on. And like I said, you didn't expect it. And you said it looked like it was low in the sky, not in. That's the thing.
Oh, I have no idea what that
With
is.
iridium flare satellites, I used to think the same thing. That's why I recorded 1,100 of them.
Oh, hey, stop! Oh.
Did it stop, or were you walking and and it looked like it stopped. You know that, what do they call that? Your dog's one.
No idea what that is.
Maybe your dog senses it, bro. Hey, I'm not saying it's a satellite. I'm saying that's what it looks like. But I find it interesting the dog has a little bit of a whimper going on. Did you guys hear it? Listen. Is it because baby wants to go?
No idea what that is.
Because you're standing still. He's like, what are you doing, Dad?
Oh, hey, stop. Oh.
You're quiet. And now he's whimpering.
No idea what that is.
And you answered him. You answered your dog. Your dog's like, hey, what is it, man? And you said, I have no idea what it is. You understand? Tough to tell, but I like it. I like that the dog had a little bit of like, hey, man, I'm feeling what you're feeling, Dad, but you never know. That thing could have been following you for all we know. And I know that sounds crazy, right? It happens all the time. All the time. And people don't know it. That's why people get abducted. You know, it's really weird. I was trying to, wake up today and I'm watching videos come in. And there was this one, the ice wall and what they're not telling us. And, that this is why they won't let us go on to Antarctica or to the bottom of the earth, because we're just a piece of the earth, the United States and the rest of the continents, right? It's keeping us all in. I say, how? How is that even possible? Like Earth is like Earth. Say this is Earth, right? Here's the United States. Here's the 7 continents. This is where our Earth is. But it's actually an entire thing, right? My question is, if the ice wall goes all the way around it, what happens when planes and other things go around and they see it's around Earth and they wind up right where they started? And what about the people who go all the way around and they realize, oh, I got a GPS and everything else, it works perfectly? Do you know how much bullshittery and how much you can't fake it. There is no extra Earth beyond the ice wall. It's an impossibility. It's impossible. Is it? Anyway, I don't believe it. I don't know why I brought that up. It was just, oh yeah, because I saw it in my feed today and it I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it made me feel. Make me think of something like that. I didn't like it. So, remember when somebody left me a comment and they said, why don't you take care of your blurry camera before the show? It was fine. Here's your proof it happens during the show. This guy spends 5 minutes putting his hand up to the camera. Was that 5? It was 5 seconds. I love the way people exaggerate. Why can't people just be honest? Why do they have to exaggerate their feelings? Really? Can you imagine a world where everybody was pretty much honest? Do you think people would act differently or the same? I think if people were honest and somebody made a comment like that, it would have more weight than if everybody's lying all the time. Oh, that's just another person whose ego is bruised. Of course they're exaggerating. We all know that going on the internet, don't we? Don't we? Not everybody. There's new people born every day. And I mean that. Because it's true. And new people are reborn every day. All right, let's get to the Mars thing, back to where I was. What happened to it? Where's that story I had? Here it is. Yeah, that was that video we watched. Now we forgot all about it. It was from the Jesse Michaels show.
Yourself. Mars was covered with liquid water. I was the one to find the Martian ocean. We were looking at Cydonia Mensa, which is a site where there's the face and then there's a five-sided pyramid. NASA never shows that picture of the face beside the pyramid together in any of their public photos because it becomes obvious.
Really?
We're looking at archaeology. They kind of made fun of me as the Mars guy, and then suddenly Carl Sagan is trying to get a hold of me, and I said, well, Carl, what'd you think of the pictures? Brandenburg, why are you causing this trouble?
No way.
Yes. I'd found and digested the isotopic evidence, and when it all hit me, I wept like a child. It looked like a thermonuclear holocaust.
So that's the story this guy's throwing down. Right? Did I X out of it again? Gosh dang duty dude. This is what I wanted to talk about. This is part of this guy's story. Let me get up there, give you more room to read. I don't know if you can read this, but look at all this. Yeah, that's John Brandenburg, everybody, a top Department of Energy scientist and plasma physicist, reveals explosive evidence of an ancient nuclear catastrophe on Mars. Yeah, we've known about that. Brandenburg worked on Sandia National Labs and Lawrence Livermore, and in '87 he discovered evidence of an ancient Martian oceans. Brandenburg presents compelling data suggesting Mars was once home to a lost civilization that was wiped out by a thermonuclear event. And then, he exposes NASA's suppression of evidence, the connection between UFO secrecy and classified military programs, and how Carl Sagan himself pressured him to stay silent on Mars discoveries. He also describes firsthand encounters with Pentagon insiders who confirmed a UFO cover-up at the highest levels of government. Don't you think it's interesting that Carl Sagan would say, hey, keep your mouth shut on the Mars, simmer down on the Mars. You know why? Because when Carl Sagan started coming out about possibility of life on Mars, the government put the kibosh on that. You're going to go on TV. You're going to be on media, mainstream media. You can't say this stuff. We've got a civilization to control. Are you kidding me, Carl? Well, there's billions. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if there's 1 billion. I don't care if there's one. You don't tell the people that you found life on Mars because it looks like it until you get the evidence. You got it? You got it, Carl? Get your finger out of my face. If you know what's good. Can you imagine if Carl Sagan was a badass and the guy goes, oh, I'm sorry, Carl, and don't let it happen again. Dun, dun, dun. Very strange. They told Carl, keep it quiet, so Carl knows. He's telling Brandenburg, yo, B, keep it down on the Mars kibosh. Huh? You know what I meant. So, key revelations. Suppressed evidence of ancient Mars civilization. Brandenburg was the first to identify Mars's paleocean, proving that the planet was once covered in liquid water. All right, do we have to keep saying liquid water? Can't we just say water? No, because what if it's frozen? It's still water. NASA refuses to show images of the face on Mars and nearby pyramid structure next to it, which he believes is deliberate suppression. A second face on Mars was later found near Utopia Planitia, further confirming possible ancient structures. Carl Sagan personally contacted Brandenburg, first chastising him for publishing evidence, then later asking for copies of the photos, which mysteriously disappeared in transit. I remember that story. Mars underwent nuclear catastrophe, in the ancient past. Brandenburg's analysis of Martian atmospheric isotopes, I'm throwing up my face, xenon 129 and argon 40, suggests that Mars experienced a massive nuclear explosion. Xenon 129 is only produced by supernovae or thermonuclear weapons, and there was no supernovae on Mars. Mars's thin atmosphere and lost magnetic field suggests that this catastrophic event wiped out its biosphere in a single cataclysmic moment. By golly, what happened to all the blokes and birds, you wonder? Did they come over to Earth and make their home here? I wonder. Oh, yes, I wonder about the blunder on Mars. Pretty sad shit, if it's true. Now, I don't see any buildings that are destroyed or any bridges or anything else that shows there was a catastrophic event. Do you? No. But there's a big gash on Mars. Huge gash. And it looks like something, I don't know, maybe skinned it, stabbed it, poked it, prodded it, but something, I think, hit Mars. And I think it was a javelin or a sphere. Yeah, remember? Trump gave them javelins. Barack gave them blankets. Well, they threw javelins. Do you know there is a theory that Mars, not only Mars, but our moon also was the victim of some sort of nuclear catastrophe. See, I don't think these people are getting the analysis right. I think they're wrong. I think this radiation, whatever it is they're finding, isotopes are everywhere. I think they're on a lot of the rocks on many planets. I don't know. I just got a feeling these guys are digging, fishing for an answer and not giving us the right one. I think just like they're doing with Egypt with us, not telling us everything, I think they're looking for the best lie, the one that makes the most sense to people who can figure this out, and that's what they're doing. I don't think this is the truth at all. I think they don't know what the hell they're talking about. I don't think anybody knows. A supernova or supernovae, whatever the hell it is, isn't that a natural occurring thing that happens in outer space? Isn't it? Supernovas, right? Isn't that the destruction of a planet? And then, that's what's the burst where it could literally like wipe a planet clean? What are those, gamma ray bursts? I don't know. What if Mars was, yeah, look. And then Brandenburg broke down in tears when the evidence fully sank in. I wept like a child, looked like a thermonuclear holocaust, and we were so afraid it would happen on Earth. All right, well, it's a lot more to read, and my insides don't feel like reading anymore. But you guys can make up your own mind on that. It's not a new theory, not a new story. Just to these people it is, so they posted it, and I wanted to talk about it for a minute. Well, I don't know if you guys remember Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, but the lost episodes of Dallas Rogers is coming. Chupacabra showing us the goods. It's coming. And you're going to be scared.
Hello, neighbor. It's so nice to see you today. Oh shit, who's at the door? Hey, it's Mr. McFeely. Well, it's time to feed the fish. Just give them a little fish food here. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside. Nice fish. Nice fish. Hello, neighbor. It's so nice to see you today. Nice fish. I love them. Maybe in just a minute, I will take a trolley over to the neighborhood of make-believe. I heard that King Friday sometimes smokes crack on the weekends. I'm just kidding. It's such a good feeling to know you're alive.
I don't know what that was. Can we move? Can we move on? I'm scared. Was that Hal Putoff? Let's get back to normal, if that's even possible. We learned that it was in fact a psyop. It was a false flag operation by the Biden administration. Tucker Carlson and Clayton Morris discussed the New Jersey mystery drones. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was. Oh, wait. Oh, if you guys haven't watched this whole thing, you're going to be impressed. Tucker Carlson's a real journalist. Go.
Is the truth about the lights in the sky seen over the mid-Atlantic over the Christmas season?
I think we learned that it was, in fact, a psyop. It was a false flag operation by the Biden administration. I think they admitted it, and I think we got confirmation from the Trump administration.
What is that? Can you tell me what that means?
The goal was we need, we're going to show all of these drones because we heard it was Iran. First of all, remember it was a mothership off the coast
because Iran tried to assassinate President Trump.
Another
the
big
biggest lie ever. That's a. I'm trying to use the F word now. It's Lent, but that's a lie. By the way,
yes.
The government of Iran
Thank you for saying that.
Try to murder Donald Trump during the presidential campaign.
I hope everyone's paying attention to that because that's a
fact
parroted all over media right now.
That the government of Iran tried to murder anyone who says that is a liar or so subject to propaganda that he should not be talking in public.
Right. Roger Stone, close friend of President Trump, almost immediately said it was a lie. Came right out.
I said it was a lie immediately, in public and private. So, yeah, that's a lie. Whatever. Sorry.
It was fabricated. And I've said on social media it's fabricated. If you don't know that it's fabricated, it was fabricated. Yeah. No, I think regardless of the Iranian piece of it, it was really to, I think, build up the massive contracts for drone production in the United States.
But to get back to your initial description, so you think that those lights were government drones?
I think so. I think
Wow.
that they were man-made government drones, and I think that I think it was clear what the plan was. If you don't have a massive drone infrastructure in the United States, what better way to get bureaucrats and members of Congress on board with making sure that we build up our own drone infrastructure in the United States by then threatening the idea that these are Chinese or Iranian drones flying over military bases in the United States.
What?
No. Look, don't believe what that guy's saying. Doesn't mean he's right. Doesn't mean I'm right. Doesn't mean you're right. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. All we have is guesswork. And you can't trust the Biden administration with anything. We learned that. So I think, in my opinion, I think the Biden administration authorized the use of China's drones to show what kind of technology they have. Right? That's what I think. Biden did this. Yeah, go ahead and fly over, scare the shit out of him. I don't know why he sounds like George Bush, but he did. Go ahead, show us what you have, and then they'll realize that we don't have the technology, and China does. They'll realize. Go ahead, let them out. I don't know. I still think it was China, and I think the Biden administration allowed it. That's why when Donald Trump on January 20th signed in office officially, the drone story died with it. Stupid. You don't have it stop on the same day. It's so obvious that it was set up, a PSYOP setup. Scary that the government would do that. Thank God things are getting back to normal. What is normal? Really, Jason Sands is not normal. This guy believes anything. Look what he posted. He posted this. Real, guys. So real. That's a real video of a real flying ball. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it flies. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Remember this? It has the little emblem on it. Because it's a balloon. Jason Sands will tell you. They're coming for us. I can't sit through this. Let's get close and show how real it is. What's this? Part of it? You see, we're going to get close up so nobody can tell what's going on, how we're doing it. We're just going to stay zoomed in really close because that's the kind of hoax we do. We do. The never-ending story of a hoax gone bad. What were we, hold on. Where'd it go? Here it is. All right. Let's look at the smoking gun evidence, shall we? A little excited. Oh no! Oh. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. I had the story already from Reddit. But this is the third phase of Moon Edition. That's right. We're going to get the boys to tell us what they think. You know, we might all be getting together around May 4th in Arizona for the UFO thing. It's going to be good. 'Cause I'll be there. Smoking gun evidence. Giddy up. Get me out of here.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins, along with the panel, we've got the breaking news just in. Paula Asteria, Brent Cousins, and Dr. J's joining us in tonight's episode to go over the craziest new UFO evidence to Third Phase of Moon. So let's rock it. Give us a big thumbs up. Let's roll the first one right now of what looks to be some kind of translucent flying saucer captured on camera. Take a look at this.
Okay. Isn't that a light ship? Isn't this a light ship? That's what they're called, right? Okay. Hey, as a debunker, are you noticing it?
Incredible footage, in my opinion.
Did you guys notice it? It's moving the same exact speed as the clouds. Isn't that amazing? That's how you know this is a balloon. That's all. And it's stable because, you know, they're working out the kinks with these things. And there's a light inside. Light ship, stable, balloon, moving the same speed as the clouds. Watch it again. Live and learn. GUFON teaches. Stupid. See? Moving upward a little bit.
Incredible footage, in my opinion. We're looking at something legit. Is this an NHI craft, a non-human?
Uh-oh. Did you see it? Over here? Yeah, strings. Watch to the side.
Is this an NHI?
You know, the only thing that would light up, that would reflect anything, would be a string or something. There was even one up here, I think.
Craft, a non-human intelligence craft.
Whoa, it's down
being
there
piloted by an unknown species,
Yeah,
not of this
not
planet. I know it sounds crazy, but we're looking at something that defies.
But what if I'm wrong? And that's the energy around the craft that's making those sparkles.
In my opinion, the laws of physics, or seemingly does.
In my opinion.
We're looking at something very bizarre. It almost seems translucent, in my opinion.
And that's
Let's
real
get the
stable.
panel's opinions right now. What do you guys got?
All right, this one's pretty sick. I like this. Just coming in from Argentina, again, 2025. This is a phenomenon. This is captured. It looks like some sort of like infrared, but it looks like they're knocking out the infrared sensor to create this black and white, more a matte. Apparently, it brings out more light and you can see things in a different spectrum. Again, I thought maybe this could have been some sort of CGI, but then I'm looking at how this actually all plays out, and you do see
Okay, this right here, what we're looking at, I'm going to make a bet with myself and say this is an editing mistake. This isn't supposed to be here. They accidentally loaded in this zoom in of a craft. That's the main story.
the clouds in the background. Everything seems to be matching up,
Right?
in my opinion, pretty well. If this is an actual UFO, we're looking at something that's pretty incredible. What I like about this too, when you get close and we get a good, really sharp image of this thing, it's clear. And we're seeing these other orbs kind of underneath the craft, kind of really close to it. Could these be maybe the drone ships?
Wow, this is a super amazing catch for a few reasons. First of all, yes, we have seen these Saturn-shaped UFOs before, but they're not very often photographed or videotaped. In 2019, I interviewed the UFO Congress Researcher of the Year, Cheryl Acosta. Her specialty was data. What she reported, which I totally believed, was that the most cited UFO was, of course, the Saturn-shaped. And they're generally much larger, sometimes seen by the moon, for instance, or other things like that. So the fact that we have something this possibly a lot larger than, say, a 30 to 50 foot diameter craft, it is kind of hard to tell with the background of the clouds, but I would imagine it's at least 100 feet diameter, but that is honestly pure speculation. Definitely a fascinating catch because, like I said, it's definitely Saturn shaped. You can see the dome on the top and the bottom.
All right. All right, let's get to this one here. This is the one.
Looks to be some kind of crash vehicle. We have a few photos. We're going to go over them right now. And apparently this is a NHI recovered craft, a non-human intelligent craft recovered. Is this crash retrieval at its finest? And we're seeing the smoking gun footage. In my opinion, we're looking at these photographs and I think it's legit. These photos, I don't see any manipulation. I don't think it's any kind of AI or anything.
Okay. You don't need AI to do what we're looking at here. We can't see what's underneath the tree. I'm sorry, what's underneath the UFO behind the tree. This could be sitting on a stand as a piece of artwork. Show me a video of somebody walking up to it and going inside, looking around and seeing aliens just chilling. If that don't happen, this is a stage, this is set up, this is a hoax, end of story.
Question is it NHI or is it?
It's not hard to make. All of us could do it. With a little bit of cardboard and dark Crayola, we can make the same stuff. We could.
Man-made. We're looking at some of the photos here, and they're definitely quite clear. But in my opinion, it seems to be, it's man-made, maybe reverse engineered, maybe some kind of prop, a movie set. Again, there's some.
All right, now you can't get mad at the Cousins brothers. Don't get mad at them for showing this. They have a job to do too, and they say the right things. They don't know if this is a movie prop. I didn't watch this yet. I didn't know he was going to say that. But that's usually what they do. They usually say the right thing.
There's some indications that this thing was shot down or brought down. You can see the hole in the craft itself. It almost looks like fiberglass. I'm not exactly sure, but again, is this man-made or something not of this earth? I would sure like to see this craft being put out to the public and get a good look at it. Guys, I want to get your opinions in the panel right now. What's your thoughts?
My thoughts on this one are that,
shouldn't we be scared that, shouldn't they be scared that there's radiation leaking off of this thing? If it was a spacecraft, look at how clean it is. All right, well, let's hear what Apollo has to say.
At first I was thinking, oh, it's just a photo, maybe it's AI. But really looking at it,
look at how clean it is. It's an interdimensional craft? No. It's dimensional? Yes. In this dimension only? Probably. So there's no wind resistance off of it, no wear and tear, no bugs that bumped off of it, chipped off some paint, maybe some graphite, whatever it's made out of. Nothing? No? Not even a scratch? No. Why? Gravity bubble protects it from everything and everyone. It goes around the craft, protects it, and the craft jumps through it. It's almost like jumping through space-time, catching up to itself in the future. But you see it in an instant where, to them, it's normal. You understand? No, I don't.
An AI photo like this would be a little more perfected.
An AI photo would be a little more perfected. Yeah, AI photos have a certain shine to them, don't they? They look too good, too clean, too clear, too perfect. Capiche?
In my opinion. So to me, it really does seem real.
It's
and,
there!
You know, maybe it's something that a private engineer, scientist created and was messing around with. I really like the last photo here that shows the body of the craft with what seems to be an almost like a fiberglass outer shell that is cracked and breaking off it. So that really makes me think that these photos here are legit. Looking at the window in the second photo makes me wonder if maybe this is some military experiment, drone type device, UAP, because I don't know, I think it's interesting that there's a window in it. I kind of feel like maybe ETs wouldn't have windows on their ships, so, but maybe.
That's right! I didn't know that was a window. That is a man-made for TV prop, I bet. I bet this is for Lost in Space. That's what it looks like.
So, this one's really great.
Tony,
I like this a lot.
be nice.
This one I have to be very careful on. Okay, we're obviously only seeing stills. Why are we not seeing a video? Obviously, every phone has a video. Not very many cameras are still only these days.
Why would you say that? They're just as good as anybody else. Better. They have a certain style. And I like listening to these opinions from other people about this. This is a big story. This is the story that's all over the internet. How can I not talk about it?
And I can't imagine people only carry that kind of camera out there. So it seems pretty clear. The problem is there's already been a few cases that I've already debunked literally in the last few months of still videos showing what looked to be downed UFO.
And I don't know what you guys hear me say, but it doesn't sound like I'm agreeing with everything they're saying. So I still have my opinions, guys. I still have them. I know. Everybody thinks because when you become friends with someone, you know, you lose all your opinions and your beliefs. But no, I kept mine. Yeah, actually, they let me keep mine. Yeah, that's right. They allowed me to keep my opinions. They didn't take them from me. Anyway, this is the story. And I don't buy it. It's too good to be true. The government, our little government, wouldn't allow this to be on the internet if it was real. Why do you think you don't see any real UFOs? Oh, that's right. We wouldn't know it if we saw it. I really truly believe that. I think we have seen UFOs, but dismissed it because cry wolf is a major factor, and it is 100% full steam, full speed, full stern, full speed ahead. I could have sworn I saw a movie where a guy said full steam ahead. Why it's still in my mind. Oh, I still have to gift memberships over to RSA too. I saw that who gifted all those memberships? Henry Sterling gifted 5 memberships, bro. He gifted a membership to Cheris Rosin, Welsh Saucy, Space Cow, Susie Comu, and Jasmina D. All 5 of you were gifted a membership to GUFON by Henry Sterling. Henry, that is awfully generous of you, sir. Thank you for the ongoing support and letting these kind people have a crack at what goes on behind the scenes. Nothing goes on. Actually, that stuff does go on. And it's not stuff you could talk about. anything that goes on behind the scenes, I can't talk about here. Because if it gets out, it literally ruins the person's investigation, where they're going. It may attract other people that you never know, may take over. There's a lot of secrets in this field for a reason. And a lot of them are for good reasons. It's the ones that are bad that we don't like, the lies. But don't you agree? Don't you believe? Let's just talk about America. Do you believe if disclosure happened, there would be no looting? Put a 1 in the chat room if you believe there would be no looting. Put a 2 if you think there would be looting if there was disclosure. I really want to know what you think about that. I'll tell you what I believe after I see what you guys think. I think you know what I believe. Third Phase of Moon, thank you for that story. I'll put the link to the show in the show description to your video. I want to take a small break. Not a break. Oh no. Hold on. I thought it was something else. Never mind. I was going to do a weather update with Reed Timmer, but he's live. And I like Reed, but we're getting some serious storms coming in right across the country. As a matter of fact, not good storms. Here, let's do this. Could it be, all the activity that's going on? Here, let's take a look at all the chemtrail activity. Let's look at Reed Timmer chasing tornadoes.
We would be looking where that circulation would be. Way down yonder.
He's a ways away.
I am east of Kingdom City, west of New Florence along Interstate 70. I would not be surprised to see a tornado warning still. Big time CG strikes now too.
Multi-state.
We're in the literal outbreak. Perfect position right now.
Outbreak, moderate risk.
Lightning uptick down there as well.
What is this? Oumuamua has suddenly returned?
Oumuamua, which is an object that we detected in space that you believe could possibly have been extraterrestrial.
Star spotted an object moving rapidly between the stars, and this time the usual follow-up measurement.
What?
Elon Musk has once again stunned the world with a revelation that has sent shockwaves through the scientific community and beyond. Oumuamua, the mysterious interstellar object that first passed through our solar system in 2017, has suddenly returned. But this time, it is not alone. The implications of this development are profound, raising questions that challenge our fundamental understanding.
Okay, hey, Burning the Veil. How are you? Hey, I have a question. Has any one of you heard that Oumuamua has returned? I have not. You guys didn't even put a 1 or a 2 in the chat room for me, huh? Wow, nobody's even listening. Unreal. Thanks. Appreciate you guys playing along. Feel like I'm talking to myself. I guess I am. Yeah, Brian, I know. Yeah, I know. We don't know why it's not showing. There's nothing I can do. I can't even buy you one. You know? I'll see. I look, there's nothing that YouTube can do. They're telling me, because you're not the first time it's happened, right? Because this is the third time where I'm supposed to get 10 and I got 9. And the first time I messaged them and said, hey, da 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 da, they never got back to me. Second time, I emailed them. I said, it's the second time I'm messaging. Please reply. Why am I only getting 9 of the 10? And this is the second time it's happened. Is there any way to get? No. It's all done with the computer. It's all done in the algorithm or something they said. And then they gave me the suggestion of, well, maybe you can purchase them the gift. Well, maybe I'll have to do that to you. I'll see what else I can do, bro. I'm sorry. But I'd like to help you out. So I'll see what I can do. Personally. Let's see. Let's see what I can do right now then. Where are you? Let's see if we can do this now. Hold on. Membership. No, gifting memberships. Here we go. Buy one. But do I get to pick? Let's see if it allows me. Oh, okay, but it won't allow me to pick who I want it to go to. I'm gonna try it. I can use my GUFON gift points. I have a $15 balance. So I'm going to gift a membership. I don't know if it's gonna go to you, but let's see. I just bought it. See what it says. Your gift has been announced in the live chat. It went to Burning the Veil. I'm sorry. I had no choice on who gets that. But I'm glad that Burning the Veil got it. Look at the odds there. That's just, we don't have a choice to choose who gets it. And that sucks. And now I just proved it. But I'm glad that Burning the Veil got it, Anjali. That's great. All right. Sorry, Mr. Yates. We'll figure something out, buddy. Poor guy. Oh, I like you to get the perks too. That's why I just tried that. Don't worry. I know what I'll do for you, kid. Does your mom drink coffee? No, I'm just kidding. I don't have a coffee cup. All right. You're a good man. I'm sorry. I like to see good people get what they're supposed to. Sorry, man. All right. I meant to play this for you days ago, but I'm going to show it to you now. It's a ghost video, and I love me a ghost video. I want to see if this is the one. There's some good ones here. You know what bothers me is that I never know if this is faked. There's only a small percentage that I think are real. See, in this one, I don't know if we're being tricked. It's Easy. It's not hard. See, that's kind of weird. I mean, that could be somebody on the outside, though.
Her cameras capture extreme poltergeist activity as furniture and objects move on their own. And then, most terrifying of all, a pale figure can be seen looking out from behind a wall. And these spooky incidents are just the beginning of what Tammy captures on her cameras. On January 30th, 2020, Tammy packs up her life and moves from California to her new home in McKinney, Texas.
This is good.
Almost immediately after moving in, the paranormal activity starts up once again, and the events only seem to get worse as Tammy, her cats, and even her dog are terrorized by the dark presence in her home.
So he's literally been standing there now for about 10 minutes. Won't come when I call him. Hasn't moved at all. Just keeps staring in here at me. Really kind of creeping me out.
Wow. Out of the sink, guys. I know, string, I get it.
Tammy's cats seem visibly spooked by something we can't see. And as her cute little doggy is alone in the kitchen, a fork suddenly launches from the dishes in the kitchen sink and lands in an empty frying pan.
Like a spoon to me.
Another area in Tammy's new Texas home that seems to attract a lot of supernatural activity is her bedroom, where she keeps a collection of antique dolls, old photos, and clothing in a wooden and glass.
What I find convenient about Tammy is that you can't see inside the sink. It could have been a little launch pad, but I didn't hear anything, And then here,
Tammy's new Texas home that seems to attract
the door, I can't see over here on this part. Somebody or something could be pulling it, you just can't see it. I'm just being that guy, okay? I'm just telling you. However, I don't think she's faking anything. I think this is real.
A lot of supernatural activity is her bedroom.
I'm just saying, she could be.
Where she keeps a collection of antique dolls, old photos, and clothing in a wooden and glass display
And let's not forget the underwear I'm sorry, it's a different show.
cabinet.
Oh, wow. Inside the glass. Oh, dude.
Over the years, Tammy has captured countless motion-activated videos of terrifying activity in her home. And she begins to share her videos online on TikTok for the world to see. She immediately begins to receive a lot of attention from concerned paranormal fans as she frequently uploads her haunting experiences. To Tammy's horror, the unknown entity that she captured on camera in her old home seems to have returned with a vengeance.
Like a sock puppet. Come on, it even looks like it has a mouth. Look, right here, like a snake. There's the eye, there's the other eye, there's its little noses, and the mouth. Oh, that's not cool. The devil is the snake in the Garden of Eden. Eden is dying is living.
A strange mist seems to appear in Tammy's kitchen, living room, and bedroom. Creepiest of all, the same pale figure that she captured on camera in California seems to appear in her new Texas home's bathroom mirror. What do you think is going on in Tammy's home? Could a dark entity...
I tell you got a lizard with a tongue that won't quit. Pretty crazy stuff, right? It's hard to believe, but some of these are just really good. Oh, that guy. The house and Ghosts of Carmel, Maine are good. Guys, I had my camera picked up the most interesting thing this morning. Now, the camera, and I'm going to have to do a video on this ghost or whatever's happening. The camera is in, we'll call it the shed. The previous owner built this shed in addition to the home and made it the laundry room and also his workshop. It's not that small. It's a good size, but it's half emptied and it's got some wood in there and just stuff scattered around. But I have the camera in that room facing the door, just about 5 feet away. And it's 2 cameras in one. One camera can look around up and down, side to side, and the other camera is stationary panoramic and in super high def. So cars go by and it'll trigger the light. It'll trigger the sensor and I'll see the car drive by. Well, about 6:14 a.m., a light appeared outside. It was so amazingly bright. It came through the cracks on the side of the house. It came through every little place it could. It was so bright. And then it just turned off. It didn't move to the side. It didn't drive down the street. It just... And if it was a flashlight, you would see the shaking of somebody's hand. You know how flashlights are. This was weird. And the door didn't open, but it did the day before. Let me show you. I think something's here. And it's a woman. And there's an EVP of a woman's voice. Guess what she said? My name, Rich. You can hear it. I'll play it. I hope you can hear it. Eventually you'll hear it. Here we go. Whoops. Okay. Oh, wow. There was just a bang in there. Did you hear it? All right, I'm going to show you the light. Okay, I'll show you what a car looks like first. See how it's driving by? Do it again. Here it goes. Okay, it's a little blurry. Let me get the other one. Hey, man. Here it is. Wow, it is different. Here it is. That's it. You look it to the right or that side. It's coming through the side of the walls, and then it just turns off. I'll try to do it a little better. Maybe you can see it. Hold on. Reset. Boom. I mean, it is so bright and it just turns off. Nothing drives away. Nothing happens. And that's it. And then the camera adjusts back to its normalcy. It's crazy. Hold on, let me get a car. And here's a car. I'll show you a car driving by again. Oh, look how clear it is now. Watch. There's a car. Now let's go 614. There it is. Look at the difference. It's crazy, right? Oh, well, here it is one more time. Boom. It'll look better when I show it to you on there. And let me get my name. You could hear my name in this other one. It happened a minute before. Did you hear that? Jesus. Here we go. Rich. One more time. Did you hear it? One more time. Rich. It's pretty clear on here. So, and it's a woman's voice. So the camera's paying off a little bit. A couple of things showed up in an EVP of, yeah. And the light is really weird. That light is ridiculously bright. It is. So I saw that UFO 2 nights ago after the gym, and having this happening. I mean, am I going crazy, or is that just too much for one person? Well, at least I have evidence, except for the red laser. That was weird. Last night was the lunar eclipse, but it was so foggy here I wouldn't have been able to see it. And I was so sick I wasn't up anyway, so it doesn't matter. But March 5th, it'll come back and we'll do it again next year. Man, maybe I'll be here, maybe I won't. You never know. But I appreciate the support. And thank you very much for tonight, hanging out and all that. And I'm going to be doing Rich Saves America tomorrow. My video's blowing up. It's getting thousands of views, so I'm really happy about that. Anytime you get an interaction with a police officer, people love that stuff. So I'm happy that's blowing up. But thank you guys for the support tonight here at GUFON. Mucho gusto, generoso. We'll be back tomorrow. Enjoy the weekend. It's supposed to be really nice. 89 degrees tomorrow in Florida. And then on Sunday, 21 degrees colder. I'm excited. I love it here. I love the weather. It's crazy. All right. I'll see you guys later. Yeah. Hey. Truthology for ufology. We do it for you. Please. All right. And if you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out. Alien bless.
There's a lunar thing. It's rotating. What was in the skies over Jerusalem, and why did it sound like its treasured sites in Christianity? There's a new video this morning that sounds making proof we're not alone in the universe. UFO in the form of a bright light is descending over the dome of the rock.